Hey everybody, today is February 25th and I have a really nice update. Before I go into the update and show you what's going on, I have something really nice to show you. I got some new seeds. These were sent to me by Torre Williams. Torre is a very experienced grower and he grows all kinds of different rare varieties of peppers. I watched one of his video and in it I saw a white ghost pepper. And that's one of the peppers that I really want to get, but I didn't want to order those because I only need a few. So I asked Torre if he can share a few seeds, and look what he sent me. He sent me a ton of these different kinds of varieties that are really cool. Torre, if you're watching this, thank you so much, and I'm really excited to start some of these, especially this one. So guys, if you have a moment, stop by Torre's channel, watch some of his videos. He also does pepper reviews as well. I'll post all of his information in the about section, so just go there and say hello. There's just so many things I would like to show, so if the video is too long, please let me know or comment below. But I'm working on a ton of stuff here and I'm really excited to show you all of this. I'm going to try to capture everything as quickly as possible. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the Scotch bonnet that I've been working with and the grafting that I did on it. I started with one graft and then I did an additional one about a week and a half ago and it's starting to take, so I'll show you the details in a little bit. Let me take the Scotch bonnets out, then I will show you what it looks like. So here is my Scotch bonnet. I mentioned that this would turn purple and look at this. Check this out. It is starting to turn purple, so this would be ready in about a week or two. The rest of them are still green. I'm getting a good amount of fruits on just such a small tree. Here is my graft. This is the Trinidad Scorpion Cardi. It's looking really nice. The buds are kind of falling off. Hopefully it will recover and I can get 2 different types of fruits, or maybe 3. This one is the Bande Majak. I grafted this about a week and a half ago and it's starting to take right here. I'm gonna leave the plastic bag there, take it off in about a week or so. And here's what the larger tree look like. After this video, I'm gonna cut these off because it's starting to get top heavy, so it keeps tipping over. Here's a smaller one. The smaller one is doing okay as well. It has not as many fruits as the larger one, but it's producing. So that here's a big one there. Let me move these to the side and I'll show you the rest of the pepper plants. Check out my lettuce. So I did a video on the lettuce a few weeks ago. I have to get these out of here soon because I need more room for something else. I need one of these containers for my chocolate maruga. If you guys look at the previous videos, this guy was tiny. It was the smallest out of these all. I made a hydroponic kit for this just out of Chick-fil-A cup. And check this out. It's one of the larger plants. And here, let me show you what the roots look like. It's kind of green because the lid is clear, so lights penetrate through there and cause somewhat of an algae growth down there. I need to remove this out of here and I'm going to use one of those to place this in here. This is all grown in non-circulating method, or some people call it the Kratky method. And here's the other one. Alright, so here are the rest of the plants. They're just growing so much that I have no more space. And as you can see, after topping it, they grow back like crazy. And here's a caramel boot. You see how it has so many leaves that is blocking the center out? This is not very good. I have to trim these leaves so that the lights can penetrate through the middle. I'll show you in a bit what I've been doing to the other ones. This one is MOA Scotch Bonnet. My hydroponic orange habanero. They're coming back and it's starting to flower again. Here's the Bande Majak that I cut the graft onto that chocolate Scotch bonnet. It's recovering. White Devil's Tail from Scott. Trinidad Scorpion Cardi that I topped. I need to get rid of some of these leaves here so that the middle can get more lights to penetrate through. Mini Rocado. Chocolate Maruga. Here's my red habanero that I did the hydroponic test with. Look at the roots of these things. Another red habanero. Remember how small this guy was? And look at the size of him today. This is my other Bande Majak. Bahamian goat. I didn't top this guy, and there are flowers there. Carolina Reaper. Didn't top this guy. Red Habanero. Ahi Habanero. This guy always seems to grow really skinny no matter what you do. Sandpot Infinity. This guy has the largest leaves of all of the plants, and I keep cutting it back because it keeps weighing the plants over to the size of this here. It gets bigger, and every time it gets big I cut it down. Carolina Reaper, another one. Peach Congo. Finally, my Bahamian goat, another one. This one I didn't top. So I showed you the how bushy these plants are, and that it's not good for the plants because in the middle it doesn't get any lights like this one here. So initially it looked like this, leaves everywhere. So the middle is not getting anything. So in there, as you can see, the leaves are tiny. You don't want that. So what you want to do is trim all of these leaves here so that it won't block the lights from penetrating through there to the middle. The middle is the important part because that's where the shoots here, as you can see there, if you don't unblock these, those will never grow. So cut all of the leaves off as I did right here. Just cut all those off. Allow lights to go through, and the plants will grow much better. So as you can see the difference there. I just did this yesterday. More lights to go through. This one here, lights cannot get through. Alright, so I also wanted to include an update on the 2 clones that I showed in the last video. This one has flower there, and it seems like it wants to root right there. I'm probably gonna get some roots very soon. These flowers here are forming. So after about two weeks, they're still looking good. Many people have asked me why I top all of my plants, and the reason for that is because of this. Let me show you. This plant here was not topped, and as you can see, it started to flower and it's gonna fruit very soon. And when it does this, the plant will stop growing. It's gonna focus all of its energy into fruiting. So this tree will not grow much more. It will grow, but it's not gonna grow very fast because all the energy is focused on fruiting, and you won't get that many fruits. As you can see here, it comes up there, go into a Y, and the Y will make more shoots, but you're not gonna get much out of these because these shoots here did not grow. This plant here I topped, as you've seen if you follow my video. I cut it there, so then it'll shoot into here, another one there, another one there, then another one here. So now I got tons and tons of fruits, and the plant won't get very big because the containers are small. So if you have larger container, the plants will grow much bigger, and it will have more fruits. But that's the reason for topping your plants. A few of my viewers still wanted to see updates for this particular plant. This is the Bahamian goat that I've been growing for a while in the non-circulating method. It developed fruits all over the place. I mean, this tiny tree has so many fruits. It's starting to get really top heavy. And as you can see, there are just tons and tons of fruit on this little tiny tree. Let's see if I can raise it up and show you from the bottom. And the fruits are very small, and the reason for that is because there's just too many. If you want larger fruits on a small plant, what you want to do is get rid of some, because if you let them all fruit, too much energy is being spread all over the place to trying to create all of these fruits. So if you want large fruit, get rid of some so that it will focus on a few and not too many. So I have tons and tons of fruits. It's so dense that I can't even get into the center to show you. But anyway, that's the Bahamian goat. So let me show you the Reaper. Here's my Reaper. This plant's not doing very well at all. I mean, it grows okay, but it's not fruiting as much. Most of the flower just drop off. I don't really care because I have been trying to get rid of this plant for a while, but I just wanted to leave it to see what else it can produce. So I get one fruit there. The fruit on these things are really weird looking. It's supposed to be a Reaper, but it looks nothing like it. But I've eaten one of these before, and my goodness, it's freaking hot. And then there's the other one that has started to turn red. Small little thing, but very, very hot. I'm probably gonna pick the fruits off and then get rid of this plant. Alright, so I mentioned earlier that my peppers are not getting lights to penetrate through to the middle. I gave all of them a really good haircut. Check this out. They all have been trimmed down. So when I do this, they also absorb less water, and so I can go longer without watering these. But they will recover in 2 weeks and you'll see the difference. Here is the final look at my plant. I got the lettuce moved out of the way, freed up a lot of space. Got all of these trimmed down, gave it all a good haircut. My chocolate moruga has found a new home. Took it out of the Chick-fil-A cup and placed it into this container. I'm probably just going to keep this indoor until the fruit. So everything is looking good. Here is the final fruit of that chocolate Scotch bonnet. Alright, that's all for this update. I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to let me know. And one last thing, for those that have been commenting on the video, if I haven't responded to it, it's probably because it's a link comment and there's no reply. So there's no reply button, so I couldn't reply. But anyway, that's all for now.